Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. My name's Fraser. For those that you know me from TikTok, welcome back. I appreciate the love that you show. So this week we're going to talk about pricing for boilers, bathrooms, repairs, general pricing all round. So the first thing I'm going to start off is how I price a bathroom. So for pricing bathrooms, I'll have a nice chat with the client. We'll meet up on a day that suits them best. And then first things first, I'll run through what kind of stuff they want. What style do they want? Do they want square? Do they want round? And anything in between. Then we'll start talking about positions. Do they want a shower tray, a walk-in shower, a raised shower, a bath, vanity units, wall hung units, towel rails, etc., etc. And then once we get kind of positions roughed out, we'll then start talking about tiles and what kind of style they want, as in black, grey, floor tiles the same as wall tiles, feature walls half tiled, or do they want wet wall, the plastic wet wall, or the wooden wet wall, whichever seems to suit them best. The cost actually starts kind of rocketing up very quickly. If you don't want a towel rail, you want a designer rail, it just starts growing and growing and growing. That's a kind of quick rundown for my tiling ones. But bear in mind, for my jobs, I'm given 5 years labour guarantee, which 99% of companies that I know will only give one. It's me physically doing the bathroom. I'm on your job. Do you know what I mean? The guy that runs the company is the guy on your job. So, that's a great benefit, because, if I do a bad job, that means I get no more work. But, us guys come with over 200 5-star review across our platforms. With great backup, with great recall time. If you phone me with an issue, I'm there within 24 hours. I'm talking you through on the phone. I'm available to you 24/7 any day possible. And that's how I pretty much try. That's my unique selling point. 90% of the time, if a job isn't local to me, I will give a baseline starting price. So I will always give a baseline starting price of £6,000. Just to let the client know, this is what our fully tiled bathrooms start at, and if that's within your budget, great. Because it's great going out and just pricing the bathroom up, meeting the client, but if the client's budget expectation's £4,000, and and the materials I supply for my merchant and stuff like that is higher than £4,000, then I don't want to waste somebody's time, and obviously quoting's free. Do you know what I mean? So I could spend a lot of time, because there's loads of people out there looking for bathrooms and we get asked quite a lot, but we really like to get a budget idea before we go in and waste anyone's time. We kind of move on to wet wall bathrooms. So for me, wet wall bathrooms are around about, I'd say about the £5,000 mark for us, which there's a lot of companies out there that do it cheaper, but I tend to take a wee bit longer on the bathrooms, because I know that I've seen it a lot, and I've ripped a lot of wet wall bathrooms out that have got a lot of damage to them. So I like to kind of take my time and get the prep work really spot on, so that these panels don't leak, because they are plastic in mind, and they flex. If you hit them hard enough, they'll flex, and the last thing I need is that they flex too much and burst a bit of silicone and water starts coming through the ceiling. So that's my opinion on wet wall bathrooms. So for me, we'll move on to boilers. So for me, my base rate for a boiler, we can do £1,800, including VAT. And that'll get you a Baxi Eco Main. It'll get you a flush, a filter, a hive controller, and pretty much your first year service, and you'll have access to me 24/7 throughout. Whenever you've got a problem, regardless anything, if it's 10 o'clock at night and you've got a question, give me a phone. I'm there, I'm there to make your experience with us top notch. So my next port of call for boiler wise, if you want to go better than the Eco Main, would be the Baxi 830, 10-year warranty, flush, filter. Again, exact same as last time, access to me 24/7, first year service free. And then we'll go for, that'll be 2,400 including the VAT. And then if you want the next boiler up for that I'll do, it'll probably be the Worcester 8000. These boilers are absolutely beautiful. They look amazing. They're actually pretty good to fit, and that comes with the Worcester filter, the controls. The boilers are, material wise, are a lot more expensive, but they are a good fit and they come with a very good warranty as well. So that's my opinions on the kind of price range for me fitting boilers and stuff like that. So this is a little rundown for, like, as in this, I'm not going to say smaller jobs, but you know, the maintenance jobs, like say for a boiler service we're £72 plus VAT. If it's a full strip down, we're £120 plus VAT. So you get the burner seals and electrodes and stuff like that. If it's a radiator swap, bearing in mind you can't really quote a radiator job. You know, if it's a single radiator being swapped, you know, you're already losing an hour if you go out to quote. So you have to just give a timeline of how you think the job's going to go. You could get a couple of pictures, and majority of mine work out about £110, including the VAT plus the materials for a radiator job. You know, you could be 2 hours, or you know, you could be 6 hours, and that's why I just give a price. I'll not give day rates. So if it's like a toilet repair, like a siphon repair in a toilet, you know, we're £80 plus VAT. If it's let's say a new bath tap, we're £110 plus VAT plus the price of the tap. That's the kind of stuff that I'm just kind of smallly breaking down for you. I mean, not everybody charges these prices a lot. Some charge cheaper and some certainly charge more. You know, I would say I'm pretty middle of the range. You're going to have your opinions on this, whether it's good nor bad, and that's okay because everybody's different. Everybody needs to make what they make in business. Everybody charges different rates, and you shouldn't be ashamed of what you charge because that is inevitably what you think you are worth as a business. You know what, you can get, if you give day rates, you can get into disputes very easily. Oh, you turned up at 10 past. You know, it's not worth the argument for me. I give a price, and if the client's happy with my price, then excellent. But if the client's not happy with my price, then obviously, of course, they can shop around. But again, I'll reiterate, we come with an excellent review service. You know, we've got a great communications between me and the client, and I'm always going to be there for you every step of the way. It can be really easy to sit there and go, oh, how can you possibly know how much my bathroom's going to cost, etc, etc. But for the stuff I've been pricing over the last 10 years and the bathroom that I've been fitting for myself for the last 4 years, everything's always the same price-wise. The suite's normally £2,500. My electrician's about £350. My tiler's £800 to £1,000. And then you've got your sundry material like plasterboards, fittings and stuff like that, pipework, because we strip it right back to the old stuff and replace with new. You know, that all comes to about £500 to £800. I'm £1,800 plus VAT for a bathroom. You know, you're already in about six and a half, £7,000. And then on top of that, you've got if you want to add in niches and features, fancy LED lights, do you want to add in niche lights, do you want to add in underfloor heating? The cost slowly racks up. So I really appreciate you guys sitting watching this video, and I would appreciate some feedback and comments below. Likes and shares of the channel is great, and I absolutely appreciate the guys that subscribe. You know, over the last 2 weeks we've went up 200 subscribers, which is absolutely insane. In fact, we're actually working with a couple of companies now. We're going to start doing some incredible giveaways. So make sure you stick by and follow. And I appreciate it, guys. Thanks very much. Peace out.